Hey guys, what's going on? I'm here to open up a Wilds of Eldraine booster box, and it went down in price pretty good. It dropped, and figured I would get in on it because a lot of these cards, uh, actually, there's like a handful of cards that are actually worth some money. And this set is actually pretty good. So, that being said, we'll get in on the action. I normally don't do these because I'm not really buying booster boxes all the time anymore. This is a draft box, so it gives you tips for drafting. But yeah, they still come with like 36 packs or whatever. I still think it's worth it more than a set booster or a collector booster. Because I'm not really chasing after things. I'm just opening it because I like opening these sets, you know. We'll get that over there. But, so what do you guys think of this compared to Throne of Eldraine? Is this better? Is this worse? Is it like, did they pull an Urza and they go, oh shit, we made Eldraine too powerful. So if we're gonna make another Eldraine, we need to calm down. Okay, so I guess I forgot what order these packs go in. Token, land, common. Oh yeah, the fancy art. Never heard of hatchling plans. We got Expel the Interlopers for a rare. Um, yeah, I guess that's. Oh, this is a foil. I can't even tell. It's not a very good foil. We got the fancy art. Commons. I guess. And then commons. As far as the uncommons go, I'm not. I played some wilds on Arena, and I've gotten like singles here and there, but I haven't really delved deep into the set too much. I know there's the cauldron and brown seal, elusive otter. This isn't a good setup, and sorry about that, but I didn't know how else to do this because I don't have a good setup for this kind of stuff right now. I haven't really streamed or really done much of anything with my camera in a while. So I don't. It's kind of boring. This Hearth Elemental is pretty good. You ditch your hand and draw 2 cards. Raid Bombardment. Mosswood Dread Knight's actually pretty good. Yeah, lots of commons. Is there usually this many commons? I'm guessing there's always a lot of commons. But But yeah, I was saying there's the cauldron, the fucking enchantment event with adventure, dark tutelage as a foil. No, there's no foil in this one. Dark tutelage is a good card. So Lich Knight's Conquest. I've opened. So I've opened a bundle for Wilds, and this card is a promo for the bundle. So it's a cool card, but it's gonna be like it's overprinted. It's sacrifice artifacts and enchantments and reanimate that many creatures from your graveyard. It seems pretty good for 5 mana. It's like, okay. That seems pretty easy. Especially in Commander. Like playing with a bunch of treasures. Ooh, aggravated assault. That's pretty good. Huntsman's Redemption for the rare. This Troyan guy, he taps for a blue and a green for spells mana value 5 or greater or X. And I was thinking of rebuilding like a Cascade deck. Alright, I have what's the Teamer Cascade Commander. So that would be a good addition to Maelstrom Wander, yeah. It would be a good addition to like a Maelstrom Wander deck. I think. I mean, it's a mana dork for blue and a green. And then you can, for blue tap, draw, discard a card. Oh my god. So these packs kind of have like the Japanese packaging with the pull tab on the side, but they're not very good this time. Edgewall pack for the foil Griffin Airy for the fancy reprint. Cruel Somnophage for the rare. Mill 4 for adventure, and then its power and toughness equals to the number of creatures in all graveyards. It's actually pretty good if you're running mill decks. I could see this being played a lot. Oh, up the beanstalk, I've heard, is going up in price because those competitive decks are like always finding cards to make their decks better, and I have no problem with that. I just find it funny how sometimes competitive Magic drives card prices, sometimes they don't. It's like it's very weird. Excuse me. Got allergies. Spreading Seas for the fancy reprint. I know Nikachu would like that, because that's in a Merfolk modern deck. Spellbook Vendor for the rare. Beginning of combat on your turn, you can pay 1 when you do create a sorcerer. Roll token attached to it to a creature you control, and it gets +1/+1, and when it dies or attacks, scry 1. I'm not a fan of these roll tokens, but I can see they're enchantments. I believe these are enchantments. Token, yeah, they're auras. So if you're playing in, I can see them being tried in Enchantress decks, and I would assume they trigger any, and when an enchantment enters, draw a card type effect. Hardened Scales for fancy reprint. And ingenious, or oh my god, I can't talk. In, Ingenuous Prodigy? I don't know. 0/1 Skulk enters with X counters. On your upkeep, if it has one or more counters, you may remove one counter to draw a card. I mean, that's pretty cool. Another cat. I don't know. I know there's that one uncommon. It's 4 mana, has haste if you've got like a few cards on an adventure. People are like calling it the new questing beast. I'm like, whoa, calm down. Ego drain for the foil. It's basically another Thoughtseize duress type effect. But if you don't have a fairy in play, you have to exile a card from your hand. Sneak attack! Whoa! That's actually pretty good reprint to pull. Fucking sneak attack, man. If you don't have a sneak attack, that's... And Restless Fortress for the land cycle. The rare. I like these lands. They're new man lands. I don't have a problem with man lands because I have a land deck. I do like this Swarm Piper dude. If one of your creatures dies, you get a rat token, so it's pretty cool. And he triggers himself too. If he dies, you get a rat token. But sneak attack, that's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, if you're opening these booster boxes, you're probably looking for like the Cauldron, the Cavalier, Stab Wound for the fancy art, the Iron Crag. It's a legendary artifact, taps for colorless. Legendary creature enters on the battlefield you're under control. You can have Iron Crag become an equipment attached. Oh, it just becomes an equipment with equip 3. Equip creature gets +3/+3. Loses all of their abilities? Why would you want that? That seems kind of weird. Why would you want your... Maybe I'm missing something. Why would you want your say you're playing Commander? I don't understand. Maybe I'm missing something. Someone with more... There's a lot of people I've played Magic with at my game store that just have like the game figured out, and I'm just like, I don't get it. I just know how to play the game. Garruk's Uprising for reprint. Virtue of Loyalty for Mythic. You can make a 2/2 as in the Adventure, and then it's an enchantment. You put a counter on each of your creature you control, and you untap those creatures on your end step. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if I've been... It's whatever. I don't know. I totally understand if nobody wants to watch this because, like, the quality sucks, but... Yeah, I mean, as far as mythics go, I mean, I guess the sneak attack and the virtue, my only mythics, but what's the average mythic pull in a booster box? I don't remember. I don't plan on like making like breaking even or whatever, but like because these boxes are kind of volatile. Hey, Primal Vigor is a pretty good card. It's a parallel lives and it's a hardened scales. It's twice counters, not an additional. I mean, still pretty good. Food fight. Artifacts you control have pay 2, sacrifice an artifact. It deals the damage to any target equal to +1 number of permanents named food fight. So this is obviously like a constructed card. Won't be playing that in Commander unless you can find a way to. There's copy. There's a bunch of copy effects. But like I don't know. There's better cards. Whoa! I just bumped my desk. Okay. Stab wound and a compulsion. And then we got the Regal Bunnycorn for the rare. Power toughness equals number of non-land permanents you control. So it counts itself, so it doesn't die. This is 0/0. What's a 1/1? That's interesting. I do like this Callous Sellsword. I got him for my Zergo. Or not Zergo. I'm actually. Let's see. What is the Mardu commander? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Zergo. I knew what I was saying. I put him in Zergo because Zergo can get pretty huge. But if you don't know what he does, his adventure is you deal damage to something equal to that creature's power. And then if you play him as a creature, he gets countered equal to the number of creatures that died that turn. He doesn't have flash. So, I mean, also in Zergo is pretty good because you board wipe, Zergo lives, and then you play this and he gets big. Leyline of the Void for fancy reprint. We all know what ley lines do, but this. Oh, sorry about that. The camera froze. You play this if it's in your opening hand. This ley line makes cards go into exile. And then Virtue of Strength for Mythic, number 3. So you can, Adventure, you return a creature or land from your graveyard to your hand. So it's like a regrowth effect. And then if you tap a basic land for mana, it triples that. So it's like Nyx Bloom Ancient, but for basic. And comments. So yeah, hopefully my camera is fine. I mean, I haven't used it in a while, so I totally understand. Tanglespan Lookout's actually pretty good uncommon. You draw a card when an aura comes in. So this is definitely going in Enchantress decks. Rain Bombardment for the reprint. The Apprentice's Folly for the rare. It's a saga. It makes tokens that are reflections, and then you get rid of those tokens. So it's, I don't know, kind of a weird. I guess it's like if you're doing blue-red hasty things, all the reflections are you create a token that's a copy of it, of a non-token creature that doesn't have the same name. But you only get one. And then the next turn you get another one. But then you just get rid of all of them. I don't know. Seems I'm sure someone's already broken it. Crooks Uprising again, Lord Skitter for the rare. Another rat enters battlefield, exile card from an opponent's graveyard. Being combat, you make a 1/1 rat token. So, possibly a new rat commander, I don't know. He's kind of underwhelming. He's good graveyard hate, obviously. Lots of those. Oh my god, these packs are impossible to open. That's why I'm not trying to open it in front of the camera, because I'm having so much trouble. Alright, extraordinary journey for the foil. I don't know if you can even tell, but it's foil. Enchantment enters, exile up to X creatures, as long as for each of those cards. Its owner may play it for as long as they remain exiled. Whenever one or more non-token creatures enters the battlefield, if one of them enters from exile or was cast from exile, you draw a card. It only triggers once each turn. Oh my god. So I mean, cool. Goblin Bombardment for the nice reprint, and then Blossoming Tortoise for the 4th rare. Enters or attacks, mill 3, return a land from your graveyard to the battlefield. Tap, activated abilities of lands you control, cost 1 less to activate. Land creatures you control get +1/+1. So very cool. I already got one because I have a land deck. And I was pretty excited when I saw that. But yeah, Goblin Bombardment is a pretty good reprint. These reprints seem random, to be honest. Like, I don't know. But hey, at least they're reprinting cards and not making them cost so much. Spreading Seas again. Virtue of Knowledge for the 5th mythic. Okay. So you get to either copy an activated or triggered ability control, or it's an enchantment that doubles ETB triggers. So pretty good. It's a Panharmonicon for permanents. So it's a Yarok. It's a blue Yarok. So obviously that's going in Yarok. Or you can have a blue-white flicker deck with Elish Norn, Panharmonicon, obviously. Ground Seal. Raging Battle Mouse. Second spell you cast costs 1 less to cast each turn. Celebration is the ability. Beginning of combats on your turn, 2 or more non-land permanents entered the battlefield under your control. A creature you control gets +1/+1. So I mean, I can see that being good for like heavy, like go wide creature decks. I don't know, a lot of these cards. So when I asked if you guys think if the set seems more powerful, seems weaker, seems balanced, it definitely feels balanced. It's just like, okay, not everything is geared towards Commander in this set. Compulsion for the fancy reprint. Uh, Fawn, Fawn, Fawn Spain Troll. I don't even know how to say that. ETB. Create a monster roll token attached to it. Train a creature get +1/+1 trample. Pay 1, sacrifice an order attached to troll. Troll fights a creature you don't control. If that creature would die, exile it. But only as a sorcery. Okay. It's a 4/4 for 4 with trample essentially. So no, it's a 4/4 for 5 with trample. That's actually pretty good because it comes in with the thing and gives us +1/+1 trample. That's 4/4 for 5 with trample. It's actually pretty good, and then you get to fight shit by sacrificing auras. It's actually not bad. I will be. Oh, an horrific study! Fuck! This 6 mythic? Wow. Okay, we all know what Ristic Study does. But this is like a staple for fucking Commander. Oh my god. Yup, if an opponent would cast a spell, you may draw a card. Or whenever an opponent would cast a spell, you draw a card. Unless they pay 1 mana. And it's an enchantment. So that's good. Heartflame Duelist. So it's a Lightning Helix on adventure. And it gives your instant sorceries lifelink. That's actually pretty cool. So it's like, it's a Lightning Helix, plus it's those Minotaurs from what, Dominaria, was it? I don't even remember. It was like a promo card. Gnawing Crescendo for the foil. Intangible Virtue for the fancy art. 3 Mind Blight. Bleh. Oh my god. 3 Blind Mice for the rare. Make a mouse token. Create a token that's a copy of a token. Okay. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and vigilance till in turn. Cool. Lots of rat support. In all different colors. So you can make a Mardu rat deck at this point. Okay. Didn't know rats would be so popular. It is Eldraine. It's very storytell. Very fairy tale. Okay. Random arena advertisement. Thank you, Wizards. Dragon Mantle for the fancy card. Questing Druid for the rare. Exile top 2 cards of your deck. Until your next instep, you may play those cards. Okay. Okay, there goes my camera again. Don't know what the fuck. Whenever you cast a spell that's white, black. Wait. Whenever you cast a spell that's white, blue, black, or red, put a counter on. What the fuck? I didn't even read that card before. Okay, so this is like 5 color support. Okay, that's very odd. It reminds me of that one green creature. Whenever you cast a card with these colors in it, it gets a counter. Or there's that one white creature from Amonkhet. Whenever you cast a blue, red, or black spell, you gain a life. Like, okay then. Hey, Oppression. Cast a spell. Discard a card. Song of Haunted Totentans? What the fuck? It's just create X black rat tokens. Creatures you control gain haste. I mean, that's actually pretty cool. So, if anything, you can just pay 1 mana to give your creatures haste. Actually, not too bad for like a go wide deck. If you don't just, I don't know. You could put in Jetmir. I don't know. It's actually a pretty good card for Jetmir. Some shit. Knightly Valor for reprint. Goose Mother for the rare. X blue green 2/2 flying. Enters X counters. When it enters, create half X food tokens. Round it up. When it attacks, you may sacrifice food to draw a card. I mean, seems decent. I don't know. Well, I don't think we're getting the Cauldron. Or Beseech the Mirror is the other one that I was blanking on. It's like the really powerful tutor. Stabwound. Bramble Familiar is actually one of the decent rares. You mill 7. For 7 mana, you mill 7, put a creature, enchantment, or land onto the battlefield from those milled cards. And then it's tap, add green, 1 is green, tap, discard a card, return Bramble to your hand. So, oh, from the battlefield, okay. So you can keep replaying the adventure. A reoccurring adventure. That's like, there's 2 cards in the set that are reoccurring adventure spells. The one green black dude, you draw a card, you lose a life, and then when it dies, you can play it. It becomes an adventure again. Greater Oromancy, another mythic. Other enchantments you control have Shroud, and enchanted creatures you control have Shroud. And no, it's not a foil. Lord Skitter's Blessing for a rare. ETB, create a Wicked Roll token. The token is +1/+1, or is put into a graveyard. Each opponent loses a life. Beginning of your draw step, if you control an enchanted creature, you lose a life, and you draw an additional card. On your the beginning of your draw step. Okay. That's not too bad. So it's a Phyrexian Arena, but only if you have an enchanted creature. Utopia Sprawl is pretty good. The Extraordinary Journey again. Yeah, hopefully, I'm kind of hoping the Beseech the Mirror, and the Cauldron, and the Cavalier go down. Because if anything, those are the cards people want. Impact Trimmers. Restless Vinestock for the full art land, rare land. Stuff. Oh my god. Oh yeah, this while I'm fucking around, this Collector's Vault's pretty good. I got it for this Chatterfang deck I built. Pay 2, tap, draw a card, discard a card, then create a treasure token. It's like, okay. You turn your... What more fucking arena advertisements? Silly. Oh, Fire Emancipation. Okay. That's pretty good. Elvish Archivist? Jeez. One or more artifacts into the battlefield you control. Two counters on Elvish once per turn. One or more enchantments in the battlefield. Draw a card once per turn. It's actually pretty good. I also got this Discerning Financer because on your upkeep, if someone has more lands than you get a treasure, then you can give someone a treasure token to draw a card. I mean, that's actually pretty good. There's a lot of good singles in here that I had already gotten for my commander decks. But I figured this set, since the box price went down a bunch. Okay. More fucking arena. Omniscience? Wow. And it's like the anime girl Omniscience too. And I think it's... Oh, it's fucking foil. Get the fuck out of here. How much is this card? Jesus Christ. I have to look up. How much is this anime girl? I don't even know how to look. How do you even look up, like, the anime borderless? Oh, fuck me. It's almost $60 foil. That's stupid. Okay. Whoops. Getting a little too excited over here. Anime girls are showing up in... Okay. Vampiricrites. Oh, Tangled Colony, I mean, it's a good card, but kind of shadowed by the foil anime girl Omniscience. Jesus Christ, I think I made my money back. Okay, so Tangled Colony, when it dies, you make you make 1/1 rats equal to the amount of damage it was dealt. So it's basically another like hit me card, and you get a bonus. You get something from killing your own creatures, or hitting your own creatures. In this case, you get a bunch of rats. So if you Star of Extinction, you get 20 rats. And then that pops off with like impact tremors. Okay, another mythic. Jesus Christ. 3, 6, 8, 9 mythics now. This one is Arete of the Charmed Apple. Each creature that's enchanted by aura you control can attack you or planeswalkers. Instead of each one is X life. And you gain X life for X and number of auras you control. That's pretty good, I guess. Oh, the Obra fairies. Decent. Very uncommon. Flash. You drain your opponents when fairies come in. So yeah, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that Anime Girl Omniscience, like I just broke even, curiosity. Talon's Messenger for the rare. When you attack with more fairies, you draw a card, discard a card. And then you put a counter. Alrighty. Sorry, I'm just like, who cares anymore? I didn't know you could open the fancy anime girl cards in these booster packs or booster boxes. Must be super rare, obviously, to do it. Holy fuck. Princess's Folly for foil. Sanguine Bond for the fancy art. Scalding Viper for the rare. Bounce a non-land permanent to its hand. Whenever your opponent casts a spell with mana cost 3 or less, deals the damage to that player. So it's a new Eidolon. Not as good though. But it only hits opponents. Which is good. Eidolon hits you too. I mean, it's a decent blue-red card. Obviously, that's gonna get played. Fuck me, these fucking arena advertisements. Like, what a waste. Grasp of Fate. It's a great... Oh my god. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, Grasp of Fate. Great reprint. Also, Moonshaker Cavalier. Holy fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mythics. Now, if this was like pre-2020, this would be a fucking like legendary box. Because this is stupid. Okay. Moonshaker Cavalier is the new Crater Hub Behemoth. Except it gives your shit flying. Yeah, I think I made my money back. So that's amazing. I think I broke even. Now, people were like, you didn't break even because you didn't sell it. No, that's not what I mean. I mean, I spent a certain amount of money on this box, and then from when I opened that much in value. That's what I mean by I broke even. Like, I hate when people argue with me, like, you didn't break even, you didn't sell anything. Are you planning on selling anything? No. The point is that I didn't waste my money. Like, this product, like, I got my money's worth. Anyways, Leyline of Anticipation, why not? Great Leyline. Gives your shit flash. And Likeness Looter. Oh, this is the last pack, by the way. But Likeness Looter, I do like this card. Tap, draw, discard a card, and then you can pay X to make it a copy of a creature that's in your graveyard for X mana. So, that's going to be pretty fucking good for Reanimator decks, or just... Oh yeah, this motherfucker. Howling Gale Fang. It gets Vigilance 4/4 for 4. Has haste as long as you own a card that has Adventure in exile. So obviously, not the new questing beast, but it's pretty good. 4/4 for 4. Vigilance haste. I mean, it's pretty good. And by the time you cast it, you more than likely will have a adventure card. If you're playing that card, I bet you'll have a card adventure. But yeah, look at this. Let's just... So, this card is... The Omniscience card is like $60. Moonshaker Cavalry is $19. Um, I mean, Ristic Study. No, it's not Anime Borderless. Okay, this Ristic Study is $35. So 90 ish dollars for just these two cards. 100 with Moonshaker Cavalry, and the rest is just bonus. So obviously, I made my I made my money's worth. So Anime Girl Omniscience for the fucking win, and it's foil, and it's kind of hard to tell, and I'm sorry, because my camera settings are shit, quality fucking potato, but in this case, I like anime now. Thank you. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. Have a good day.